Well, good evening, everybody. I hope that we get some people in tonight. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do the live tonight or not, but it's pretty important. So I'm going to hang out for a second and have some Dr. Pepper and wait for everybody to join us. I hope that you guys can hear me okay. Boy, have I got an exciting report for you guys. I see Mr. Flanders is in. Thank you for coming in this evening. Boy, have I got a heck of a report for you guys tonight. You might have to just come down and visit me here one of these days, real quick. That would actually be fun. Okay, and Chasing Chrome is in. Boy, I'll tell you what, we worked that boy's hiney off the other day, and he worked mine off too. My back's still sore today. I'm having quite the heck of a time with that back right now. So, okay, so I know we get more people in later and people watch the video later. So, but anyway, I've got the studio up and I've actually got it running the way I want to now. I'm going to be able to add some stuff and show you guys some stuff tonight. Hi, you love. My wife Jody just joined us, so that gives us three in, everybody. All right, well, let's get this ball rolling. Um, I see you like the reel that we put up, huh? So anyway, you guys, I'm real excited about this report because I went down and wanted to go and do some fishing with the ball buster, and I get down there and everybody's going, fish, fish. There's a lot of fish. There's a lot of fish. Boy, they ain't kidding. So let's go ahead. We'll start with the Depot Bay area, the trade wind charters. Let me tell you something. I saw Captain Redbeard the other day while I was up at the All Sea Mercantile, and I said, "Hey, you want the rest of those swim baits that I got shot for you?" Well, of course, he got blown off the ocean, right? It's just been gnarly. So I don't even think that the crabbers could go out and do their first testing yet, right? So I think that that ocean is just out of the question right now. It might have one good day in between these storms, but I just don't think that it's going to calm down anytime soon. But that's okay because it's pushing in those big Lincoln. So, but you might want to still keep in touch with Trade Wind Depot's charter because that when they're going to go out, it's going to be Lincoln time, you guys. So you might want to get your name in with the Trade Wind charters in Depot Bay and make sure that you ask for the Catahoe because that's a ling catching fool, that guy. All right, so um, I've got the studio hooked up and it's going, okay? I'm going to show you some pictures and show you some stuff that the studio can do, which I've been wanting it to do for a while. But let's go back to the fishing report. So I'm down, I'm throwing spinners down there because we just put that new 4-inch, the number 4 Colorado blade on the ball buster. And sure enough, it works great. I even tried the spoon, which wasn't even set up properly. All of that gear is really catching fish. So, okay, so let's go, let's go back. Guys, let me put it this way. If you want to go get your crab, now's the time. If that storm doesn't come in and make too much of a ruckus, those big king tides shoved tons of logs up against the walls, but it also shoved in a lot of crab too. So if you want to go get some crabbing done, even if it's with the snare, in the video that I'm going to show you guys here in a minute, I'm actually kicking an ocean crab. He was real ornery too. I just said it's a female. I could have reached down and grabbed it. I mean, it was walking all around my feet. So there's lots of ocean crab in there. It was the good purple, good looking crab, you guys. I was tempted to bend over and pick it up. So, you guys liking? Are you guys like? Yeah, don't forget to thumbs up and share, you guys. We need to get this out a little bit more so that people can see. I mean, we've got some really cool stuff, and we're going to be able to do some even better reporting on what's happening with our fish. Okay, so I told you guys last week to make sure that you go in and check your ODFW. I'm going to say this right now. In and on the net just did his hydrology and fishing report and showed you the things that they were saying at the ODFW. So you might want to go in and watch that In It on the Net one. He just put it up. It's got some very good information in it for you guys. So, and that's what we do here is we disseminate information. So, all right. So then there's that. So you'll find out about the rivers all the way from Coos Bay all the way up to Astoria. So I would recommend going in and seeing that. Okay, so Garrett and I have been real busy inside of the shop. So we've been going up to the All Sea Mercantile quite a bit. And they just had their Saturday night function too, which I hope that you guys got to see. I was going to try to go up and record it so that we had it for another day because that was important information about how to forage the land and fish and, you know, how to actually live off the land. So, but while I was up there, I found out that Josh Float Samurai did another logo, you guys. And let me tell you something. This man is just really, really good at making logos. I still have his one that he designed for Bobber Down, and it's the fishtail that's red, white, and blue. And I just absolutely love it. So without further ado, here, let me show you guys this logo. And listen, there's some hoodies up there. There's some hoodies up there, and there's some hats up there with this logo on it. I don't think they're going to last long, though, guys. So that's the logo right there, and I'm just super impressed with it, right? That's a pretty logo, and it looks really good on the hoodies and on the hats. So, but look at that work in that thing. It's just unbelievable, right? I don't know if that's a whiskey bottle behind it or a beer bottle behind it, but I would think it's probably whiskey because that's a steelhead and that's a cold time right there. So, yeah. So that's the new logo for the All Sea Mercantile, you guys. I like it a lot. I think it's a real good looking logo. So I hope that you guys get up there and support that work. And then, without further ado, watch what the studio can do now. It's pretty amazing. So instead of going into the fishing report, I thought I would show you guys the fishing report. So here it is. Wait, let me get it up here. Oops, my bad.
Already come up.
Okay. And
man,
let
those
me mute
guys
it.
just kicked logs everywhere.
So you can see on this that all of the logs are kicked all over the place, you guys. It was pretty gnarly, I'm telling you. This video is a little bit long, and I didn't know exactly what I was going to be getting into here. I was just going down to test to see if the that new Colorado blade on the Ball Buster would work right. Well, by golly, it does. And then I tried this spoon out here too. And then as I'm down there, or as I'm pulling in, a coho was being loaded into the fridge, right? The guys play by the rules. They weren't doing anything stupid. They were doing something smart, keeping the fish cool. So as I'm out testing, that's the new spoon that I told you guys is a good weight and all the rest of it, but it also throws really well as a spoon too. I'm real impressed with that piece of equipment right there. It gets out. You can use it in many different ways. And, you know, it's just one of those ones that's going to be an affordable for that. But look at that bay, you guys. It's just literally laid down. And man, was it chucked full of fish for days now. So if you guys know where I live, good evening, Dale. And good evening, Mr. Flanders, Jody, Wilson, Flanders. Guys, I'm telling you right now is the time to get out. I thought that those fish had all run in already. We're out here fishing this, and there was over 8 fish caught this day, 2 that were lost, right? So that's 10 fish, you guys. That's a lot of fish. And the day before was just like that, and today was like that. So I'm telling you, if you need to go catch your coho or maybe another Chinook that's still chrome, here's where you want to go do that. It's just, the fish are just amazing right now. I cannot believe the sea lice, how those fish must have been coming straight in off of the ocean, because that's not something that usually happens. But here, let me fast forward this a little bit, and we'll get into where the fish were being caught here. Okay, and I think I've got the picture of me kicking the crab around in here. Um, I'm just testing all the different lures. I'm tossing a bunch of different stuff. And at some point, that crab comes crawling along my feet there, right? It was too funny, you guys. Um, I'm like, okay, what? I put the ball buster down by him to see if I can get him to take the ball buster, but he wasn't having any of it. He was pretty ornery, but he was a keeper. So, I mean, if they're crawling along like that, crabbing and fishing in the same time, and if you can get some time off this week, I highly recommend it before we get into those big storms this weekend. It's going to be, you're going to be glad that you came fishing about 3 hours before the tide. And then once the high tide, I did hear that they hit a little bit after the tide started to turn and go out. And there was two Chinook caught too. So there was two Chinook caught the day before, and I'm pretty sure one of the ones that we got bit. All of us were getting bit. We could see where they were coming in surges. So, guys, I'm telling you, I'll post this video up on YouTube, and it's called "Fish in the Bay." Yeah, Jody lost one that she hooked into, and then she had one that actually swam up on the shore on her because that we wanted. I'm going to do how I smoke my salmon. The recipe that I used was given to me by a man in California, and it's so simple, but yet it's so good, you guys. I just really, really like it. It's just a good one. Here, if I back this up a little bit, hang on. I think that first fish is right in here somewhere. Yeah, there he is. So that was the size of the coho. They were a little bit bigger on some of them, and some of them were just pretty much staying around that size. So there they are. That's Fred. He comes down and fishes with us every year. He's out of Texas, and I was saying goodbye to him because that he's heading his way back, right? But look at that guy. What a stylish fisherman. I mean, he's got the gear, you guys. That man, where he finds all that stuff, must be in Texas, I guess. So that was their second fish. They had already put one in the ice chest, and he was going up to put his other one. And I told him, I said, you can stay and catch your Chinook, And he's like, he says, I'm just going to head home with those two coho. So they limited out on coho, and most of all of the other people limited out on coho. There was a few handoffs so that we could get in and get them in the smoker, right? So, like I said, I'll post this video up, and then I'll post the other videos up for you guys as well too about me smoking the salmon. So, all right. So, has anybody got any questions? I mean, if you look at the bridge, you can obviously tell where we're at, or you can just ask a question in the comments, and somebody should get back to you where we're at. Actually, I'm just going to tell you, we're in the Alsea Bay, and if you still need to get your salmon, now's the time to come get them. Okay. Let me tell you, they're just thick, and they keep coming in big schools. So if you're not catching them at the bay as that tide's coming in, but stick with it. It was about a fish. They were coming and moving around and tinkering around. We would get into a fish about every half hour, 45 minutes. Okay. So, if you can watch the video, you'll see throughout the video that people were catching fish. And I didn't post all of them up because the video is already 35 minutes long, right? So it's a little long, but it's got me throwing the ball buster and checking out that new blade on it and all the rest of it. But there are fish being caught, you guys. So just so that you know. All right. I think there's couple more fish in here, though. Let's fast forward it here a little bit and see if this is where he's catching. I think they're more towards the end. Yeah, he's over a little bit more towards the end there. Okay, let's see if it's in here. Nothing like watching a fish splash, right? So anyway, that's us fishing the bay. The bay seems to be laid down. The water's good and clear. We know that the river is going to get back up to 6 foot again. So you guys definitely want to try to do some fishing this week before that storm hits. You got a couple of days. I would highly recommend it. Bring over your crab snares, get those out. Get in not in a place where we're all fishing though. So guys, I'm telling you, there's fresh fish in. There's still some, like I said, there's still coho, lots of them, and then there's still a little bit of Chinook around too. Okay, so anyway, I'm just here. Let's go to the end because I know there's fish at the end here. All right. Yep, there goes one right over there. That's a young lady catching another fish, and she helped us to get into one too that Joe caught. And as soon as she grabbed the pole, the fish swam literally up onto the sand. It didn't even have to be drug up on the sand. It was too funny. I've got the footage of it. It was just too funny. But my wife, she doesn't need to be on camera. She just wants to stay in the background. Although she did do, and then he's got one on that there. I thought that he had a Chinook on there for a minute because that was a really bigger coho, you guys. So I'm telling you, there's some fishing to be done. All right, everybody. All right, let's remove that and I'll come on back. So an interesting thing, I did a Saturday night or Friday night. I was in the bait lab and I was pouring some lead because I think it was Saturday night because I just got the new 1/2 ounce and 1 ounce cannonballs. And then I did that and I did the report about these guys right here, how well they turned out, that new 3D bead. These will be going up to the All Sea Mercantile, so you guys will be able to get your hands on some there at the head of the river, or at Godsent Fishing, which is at 425 Cedar in Waldport. You can just text me and I'll make sure you know where the address is at, and you can come in and get some supplies. Sand shrimp has been a little tough to get because those king tides came through and just wiped out the beds. The guys couldn't even get on them. So, but I think that this week we'll see. I think we'll see some more sand shrimp in. So, if I do, I'll put a post up for you guys so that you can all get to it. So we're working that order right now. I wanted to sort of make sure that I had some time to fish upriver too, because I wanted to do some plunking. So when I go up there to go deliver that order, which should be tomorrow, we'll be putting some lead in there for you guys, the inlines. We'll put some cannonballs in there for you guys. So if you're at the top of the river, you've got Godsent equipment up there, plus many a plethora of other stuff up there as well, because he's got a good section there. As well as that, you'll be able to get it down to Godsent Fishing too as well, and that's in Waldport. So we've got the river covered now. So I hope that you guys come over and patronize us. And of course, there's the website for you guys to go order stuff as well. All right, guys. So we'll come up when you get my order ready. Okay, so I'll see what that order is. I'll go back and go through it. I've been so busy with these little guys right here. I'm telling you, these 3D beads are turning out really good, you guys. We started them this way, which was a little bit more milkier. And we're going to keep that in there too, because that milk sometimes is a big help, right? They like it a little bit milky. So we're going to keep those, as well as that we're going to keep those new 3D beads. That was chasing chrome coming in and working my hiney off. It's probably why my back hurts. All right, so does anybody have any questions for me? Anybody got any good fishing reports? I hope to see them in there. So anyway, how do you guys like what the new studio will do? I mean, that's pretty cool, where I can take and add something to the stage, right? And then I can change it too, so that it goes that way or it goes this way. I mean, it's just pretty cool. I'm liking the sound. You guys should notice the difference in the sound tonight too. There's a reason why the sound is different, because I was able to get the mics hooked up. I was able to get all of these things up and going finally. My poor wife had to put up with me and my frustrations of getting all this stuff going. So it was quite the incident. So okay, so since nobody has anything to add, guys, what's new in the studio tonight? We still have that contest going, and nobody's. Thank you, Dale. I'm really happy with it, and I'm liking the way that it's sounding. I'll see when I do the replay. I'll see how it sounds. So, but yeah, the studio is warm. I'm comfortable. It's starting to look good. It's starting to function good. So I think that we're going to have a lot of fun. I mean, come on, guys. I can go out and do a video like this for you guys and, sit back and narrate it as we're doing it. I mean, I'm pretty excited. That's me throwing the ball buster right there. And that was only the half-ounce one, right? Because they weren't very far off ashore. Um, but I mean, I'm going to be able to go in and narrate videos now as we're going, right? This is going to be a lot of fun, you guys. I'm telling you, the studio is going to get real exciting real quick, especially when we're drifting down the river and we're going through that and in the rapids and catch one, right? I can't wait to narrate one of those with that lightning in a bottle. I don't know about you guys, but I sure am excited about it. So anyway, so this is the kind of things that the studio, I really wanted it to be able to do all along. But of course, I had to get caught up to the technology. So, but we are definitely there now. We've got the right mics working. I think that we have the right lighting going. We've got the add-ons to the screen now so that we can do as we want, share stories, a bunch of stuff, you guys. So I'm really excited about what's happening. All right. So if nobody has any questions for me or nobody's going to guess what's new in the studio, because there is this box still that has, because Chasing Chrome did win it, but decided to donate it back to you guys, and it's got a lot of the Mango Tango in it with the worms and all the rest of that. So this is a pretty good box. I mean, it's got some Spin and Joes. It's got some of our Mango Tango worms. It's got some of our Mango Tango soft okies, right? It's got let's see. Oh, it's got the porky butt too. Let me tell you something. This in front of nope. So Wilson Flanders guessed wrong. So there's this guy right here, which is the porky that goes in front of the worm for a soft jig head. Oh my goodness, you guys. I think you're going to like what happens when you put these two together, or you put the Spin and Joe in front of this guy too. I've already had them out and tested them. I already know what these two things do to that worm. It wiggles the tail, and that tail is going to be getting hit quite a bit. So this box is still up. Mr. Flanders is already, Wilson has already said, is that one beside you? Up. Well, guess what, Dale? Dale just won this because, yes, it's Mr. Wooden Fish sitting right next to me here. Congratulations, Dale Flanders. You just won the Mango Tango box. So I don't need your address because you come and visit the shop quite a bit, and I'm hoping you guys get down there this week because I'm telling you, there's a lot of fish coming in. We need to go do some catching and get that stuff on video. All right? So that we can put it up on the stage just like this. Isn't that cool? I dig this stuff, man. It just, it just takes time to learn all this stuff, right? But I mean, come on, look at that. It's just really good. I'll see what it looks like once I do the replay. So yeah, I'm just real happy about how everything's going. It's just amazing. And thank you guys for your support because I just wouldn't have been able to do this or had the drive to do it without my wife, without God, and without my friends. I just, wouldn't have the drive to do it. But you guys keep me going. So Joe did a pocket shirt for me today and put the logo on it, which is right there. And I really like it because I like to have a pocket when I'm layered up, so I can put something to stay dry inside of that pocket. So we do have those logo shirts coming. All right, everybody. Well, 2 more minutes and then I'm going to call it a night. But thanks for joining, everybody. Okay, so the Flanders are going to come up next week. I wish that you guys could have made it this week because, boy, I'll tell you what, those fish are definitely biting. All right, everybody. Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. Congratulations to Dale Flanders for winning the Mango Tango box. I hope it catches you lots of fish. I'm going to say that this is Godsent Fishing. Go and enjoy your guys' football game tonight. And happy hooking, everybody. I know that there's fresh fish coming in and lots of crab because they were crawling around my feet. And don't forget to go to Godsent Adventures. I will have that bay, Fishing the Bay video up probably by tomorrow afternoon. And just remember, it's long, but you get to watch me throw the spoon. You get to watch me throw the ball buster. You get a chance to see some fish caught. So, okay, guys, I'm looking forward to what's coming down the turnpike. Stay tuned. Make sure that you keep track of what we're doing. Watch our reels. Watch our posts for Godsent Fishing, our Godsent Adventures. And then don't forget to go visit the website because Joe's working on getting the hoodies up and the shirts up. I'm working on getting the new 3D halo bead out for you guys. And then there, like I said, there as well as this little guy right here too, which is a really good inline weight. So, but anyway, guys, have a great night. Happy hooking and over and out, everybody. Bye.